Hey everyone, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I have more journals to share with you today. I have several from a couple different artists, and then also one that I completed yesterday that I'm excited to share with you. I really enjoyed making it. I love the color scheme. Anyway, all of these are available for sale in my shop, which is linked below. And we'll start off with the one I made and move into the other ones by other artists. This one is called Smile Often, and it is a single signature, 60 pages, wallpaper cover, stitched. It has a pretty little pink ribbon. And I've done two different layering of stitches around the edge of this wallpaper. And then this is a coffee dyed pink polka dot bag. Joanne coffee dyed this for me, actually. It's so pretty. I wanted to put it on the front of the cover. And then the image here on the front is from Dreamy Designs collection. I hope you purchased that from my shop. There's about 16 kits in it Joanne and I created together. It's a wonderful deal. And this is from one of the beautiful kits. This journal is called Smile Often. And then inside the bag, you can stuff photos or whatever you want. I have a little piece of I didn't do this handmade paper. It's like the handmade paper you buy in the store. Got it in a little pack of it in Happy Mail. But I put that in there so you can see that's a pocket. It's lined with some eco-dyed prints. I believe these are from Leanna Scrap. And then also some, I believe this is parchment paper. It says Create Beautiful Moments. And then I have a couple of stitched fabric ribbon, not fabric ribbons, paper ribbons on the sides. This page is from Creative Fabrica Fans. I put all sorts of exclusive content over there. It's kind of like Patreon. You support me monthly and you get lots of freebies. And this is one of the pages. I've used this, I think, 3 times now, and I love how it looks. Other ones of my digitals, I believe, I don't even remember where they all came from anymore because I have so many different clubs and everything. I just look around and find what fits. I think this is from Queen of Random. You definitely want that one. Some little ephemera that I've made. This is hand-dyed paper, but it's silver. So it's using a silver ink pad. The last little bits of it, you can see how it shimmers and shines. More little ephemera pieces. This is a 1947. I got this in Happy Mail. It says Eliska and Betty, or Elska and Betty, 1947 photo there. This is also from Creative Fabrica Fans. Beautiful ornamental design. I used it here as a journal page, but you can also cut them out. Some vintage rose book pages. This is also from Dreamy Designs here. This is my newest paper pack you can get on my shop called Flowing Thoughts. And I kind of used a little bit of stream of consciousness type writing. This says, a day spent with those you love waters the garden of your soul. So in other words, I just started typing inspirational things and kind of just wherever it came out. So this is my newest paper pack. If you don't have it, it's a beautiful set there. Done some stenciling on hand-dyed papers. The little side pocket there. More silver paper. Little greeting card with sign language. My mom gave me that card. Little pocket, wallpaper pocket there. It's from Button Labeled Botanicals. It says See the Good. Little vintage paper scrap and a little wallpaper tag. This is a little envelope that opens up and you can store things inside. Great for little tickets or bits or things that you just kind of want to keep closed in and safe. Little greeting card here that opens up. I think my mom gave me that as well. Little yellow rose. This is a tag I made from strips of washi tape. Little pocket here. It flips up for journaling. And then there's a little tag, a little playing card, a little wallpaper tag as well. This is from Flowing Thoughts as well. It says, silence can be healing when you aren't afraid of it. So just little thoughts that I came up with. stamping on the silver paper. Got a belly band with some specialty paper. And a little library card in the back. So 60 pages, and this is called Smile Often. Enjoyed making this one. Pretty colors. Hope that you enjoy it as well. Maybe it gave you some inspiration. All right, the next journal we have today, this one says Coastal Living. You can see the fabric there on the spine. This is only one signature, and it's from Connie Harvey. Let's see here. Lots of different papers were used. So we're in the middle of summer, perfect time for that. This is from my kit Flamingo Fancy and Ocean Music. Oh, we are glued together here. There we go. So it is coastal themed, beach themed. This is Sand and Sea. We have Washed Ashore. My birthstone is a seashell. That is from Sand and Sea. So is this. The Ocean Calls to Me. That's from Sand and Sea. So she's used my different water kits. Seashells by the Seashore is also from Sand and Sea. Flamingo Fancy. There's dolphin postcards. All sorts of beachy, coastal themed. A mix of vintage and modern. Just a fun, this would be a really fun glue book for your favorite beach ephemera and beach things. Some pretty book pages, different ephemera pieces that you can use as you see fit, as you like. Lots of big paper clips throughout that you can move around and turn it into your very own journal. Lots of stitching on the pages, which is really neat. I love the texture of that. This little guy is one of my favorites from Sand and Sea. I love that page. Just some magazine pages as well. These make a great base for collaging over. It says, live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, drink the wild air. That's an Emerson quote, and this is from Sand and Sea. Sand and Sea is probably my favorite one that I've done, ocean themed. They're all beautiful, but I love how that one came out. It was inspired and a gift for my dear friend Joanne. I told her I would make her a kit, and that's what she asked for. It was we did that a couple years ago, but still, what a beautiful kit it turned out to be. So this is Coastal Living from Connie Harvey. Next is this beauty, a 1988 Reader's Digest cover. And this is from Sister Simon. It is called Yesterday. Long overdue, what's on my desk project. Parting with some saved pages and good scraps. So we always love Sister Simon's work. So beautiful. Using some gorgeous scraps up. Some pages that she had been saving. Turning it into just this beautiful. And I love how she kept the simplicity and the pristine cover. Just that vintage orange is really pretty. Of course, you can always add an image if you want. But I just love how you could put this right on a shelf and nobody would ever know. It could be your little hidden journal if you wanted it to be. You could make great home decor as well, because you're just not going to expect, you know, then if somebody just kind of opens it, they're like, what is this? Just beautiful bits and scraps. This is the way to use up scraps. It feels so intentional and effortless, but it does take a lot of creativity to make scraps flow together like this. It really does. It looks like you're not using scraps, that you've planned it all, but she knows how to do it in such a professional and beautiful way. I have some old map pages here, old music pages, vocabulary pages, cute little pieces of vintage goodness, and vintage prints. A lot of pages. She said there were 5 signatures, all different types of paper, textures, and feels. So if you really like that tactile journal where you can feel old pages, crinkly pages, new pages, thick pages, thin pages, this would be the journal for you. And I know it reminds me a little bit of Ephemera's Vintage Garden, her style. Very gorgeous. Got the fabric tape there. Love that. And then just a simple little closure with a button, elastic closure with a button. Very simple, very beautiful. Next, we have, what a gorgeous cover. This is called Shabby Blue French, and it is by Barbara Dew. She's used My Porch Prints, The Journal Boat, Graphics Fairy, Shabby Dabby Doodah, Artie Maze, as well as music paper and dyed papers. Look at how pretty that is. So you have a wraparound closure. Let's see. Oh, but this comes off too. So that's part of the closure. Isn't that pretty? It's a snippet roll piece. Isn't that lovely? And then here you have a fabric cover with 2 signatures. There's a little key there on the closure. Opens with you have a little book. Look at that. So pretty. You have just simple white lace on the edges, as well as some crystal dangles, pearl dangles, different dangles here on silver bulb pins. It's absolutely beautiful. And it has a beautiful blue, shabby blue theme. Look at some of the pockets are non-traditional and really exciting to see. Clever pockets. Some texture paste. Glassine bags. Love the crinkles. The light blue dyed paper is beautiful. Look at how gorgeous. Barbara, this is lovely. And some fabric ribbons. So much to look at and so many bits and pieces. The little birds. More fabric. Gorgeous choices. Look at the page edges. Some lace. There are 72 pages, 2 signatures. Beautiful. And you get a little booklet in the back as well. So Shabby Blue French. And then to close it, you just wrap this snippet piece around, and then you take the seam binding, wrap it around as many times as you need to, and wrap it around the button. So there's that one. We have 3 more single signature to look at today. Here's the first one. I'm not sure who these are from, so we will find out. Challenge journal. This is Beth Boleyn. Look at how pretty that is. You have a little beaded dangle. Fabric on the spine. This is called Life in the Forest. So she has used Sylvan Forest, Inksaver Insect Garden, Woodland Greenery Library cards, and vintage wallpaper pages, all from my shop there. There's my Sylvan Forest. Love the way that one prints out with, of course, Woodland Greenery Library cards. Highly recommend those. And then she's printed Insect Garden on a creamy paper. Fits in really well with the rest of the journal. Even though I am not doing challenge journals anymore, that just means that you get to pick whatever digitals you want. And I highly recommend that you purchase the Ultimate Lifetime Collection so that you get all of these kits and you have so much to work with. Of course, you can use whatever papers and digitals you want. Look at what a pretty little collaged page she did there. Gorgeous. Just a sweet single signature done so lovely. This is from Wilhelmina. Artistic Garden Words and Phrases. I love how she cut just a section out of it so that you can use the words wherever you want to. Get the little applique. Some daffodils. Beautiful. Get the butterfly stamps. This is Ink Saver William Morris. Again, she printed it on cream. Jane Austen quote. Sylvan Forest has these forest-lined pages that come with it. They're beautiful for woodland or nature journals. So there's this one. I'm pretty sure the last two we have to look out today are also from her. So let's take a peek. Here's this one. Very similar. Got a little dangle that says made with love. There's the back. This one's called Floral Forest. Again, challenge journal using those same digitals. So forest themed, using, of course, Sylvan Forest, Insect Garden. There's some more of these artistic garden words and phrases that I took from an old book in the public domain. I love the way things were phrased 100 years ago, and you come up with some wonderful words and phrases to use in your journals. Edmund Burke. Got some cute little scrappy pages. Gorgeous choice of floral stamps. Look at how pretty. Lots of stitching. And there's that one. And then our final journal for today, also by Beth, is this one. Look at how pretty. It says Nature Sanctuary, so that would be from Artistic Garden. Look at how beautiful that is. Got a little dangle there. And it's called Nature's Forest. Again, using the same digitals. Look at how beautiful. Lots of stitching. I love the brown thread. I think it just gives it such a woody feel. This page is from Insect Garden. Oh, I see. So vintage wallpaper, and then she cut and layered on. This is from Sylvan Forest. So beautiful. Lots of little bits. Coffee dyed pages, stenciling, tucks, pockets. I have this stamp. I love that stamp. It was an old stamp from Michael's. And there's some more Artistic Garden words and phrases. There's a library card, some coffee dyed index cards, all little useful bits that you can use. So that's everything from today. I hope that you enjoyed the video and the inspiration. Be back tomorrow. Make sure you're subscribed and your notifications are turned on. We will have more beauties to look at tomorrow. So lovely. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see all of you tomorrow.